We welcome you into the C.D. Hawhee Court at the Waverly Downtown Gymnasium as the Waverly Tigers are set to host the Northwest Mohawks in a Friday night non-conference affair. Dewey Daly and John Bruce along with you. Glad to have you with us. John, our first time down here in Waverly this season. We've spent a ton of time here over the past handful of seasons. It's always nice to be back.
Yeah, they treat us well. We get to be courtside. It's a beautiful facility. I would put it at the top in Southeast Ohio. I was down at Ironton yesterday. I think after being down there, I'd probably put Ironton in the top 5 as it's very similar to this. Maybe not with as much recognizable history as it does here. But yeah, love it down here at the Waverly Downtown Gymnasium.
Waverly comes in at, maybe if you weren't aware of what they did last season, maybe it would be a surprising 5-2 record. You may not have thought coming off of a 2-win season last year that they would have 5 wins,
right,
7 games into the season, but they do sit at 5-2, haven't started league play yet in the newly formed SOC 3, but they are 5-2 nonetheless. Their 2 losses came to Jackson and Hillsboro.
Good teams too.
First-year head coach Cal Bradley had previously coached at 2 SBC schools, being Adena and Huntington. His first year here, off to a great start. Won the league back in 2020 at Adena. Didn't have as much success at Huntington as he did at Adena, but off to a great start here in Tigertown.
Yeah, Coach Bradley also won a district title. I believe it was 2018. I think it was those guys were sophomores. And he's done an outstanding job in his first few weeks here at Waverly, and you can definitely tell a difference from last year to this year already.
And the Tigers coming off of a 54-49 win here at home on Tuesday against the Western Indians, a team we saw in person back on, I think it was December 12th maybe was when we were, December 2nd,
yes.
10 days off, and we were down at Eastern for that double header they had down there on that night. For the Mohawks, 6-1 start to the season, 1-0 in the SOC 2. I believe that one league win was over New Boston for the Mohawks. Head coach Rick Scarberry once again off to a 6-1 start, coming off of a win, a 54-52 win at Valley on Tuesday. Connor Lynch dropping a 32 bomb in the effort. Don't think we anticipated that game being that close, but it definitely came down to the wire. I think Copley had 35 in that game as well.
Yeah, with when you have a guy like Jace Copley that can put up a 35 spot, that you're going to be in any game. And I'm trying to figure out this Northwest team. They were my preseason pick to win the SOC 2. The 12-point loss to South Webster, who's undefeated and has looked really good, but overall Northwest's schedule hasn't been super tough so far. And I think we'll see tonight. This is a good way for them to let the rest of the SOC 2 know, hey, we're for real. And for Waverly, it's a game to protect home court. You're playing a former conference opponent, but any win is going to get you a better position for the tournament. And they want to load up as many wins as possible early before they get into conference play after the start of the new year.
As you mentioned, that lone loss 59-47 against against South Webster, not North Webster. For the Mohawks, especially for the SOC 2, we sort of picked out Northwest, Eastern, and Western as the top 3. I don't believe Northwest plays Eastern or Western until the new year.
Right.
However, South Gallia off to a pretty solid start as well.
Yeah, and they're down at Valley tonight. Our Carson Francis is down there reporting tonight, so that'll be pretty interesting to see, the results of that one. As we don't know a lot about South Gallia. I mean, they're new to the coverage area. They're new to the conference, but they have gotten off to a good start. I mean, they lost to South Webster earlier in the week, but I think you're going to see and hear that a lot about teams this year is they lost to South Webster, because they're a wagon. They're pretty, yeah. And yesterday when I saw South Webster, they only had 4 players score, and the 4th had 2 points. But when you have 32 from your junior star, and then you have nearly 20 from your other 2, it makes it pretty easy to not have a whole bunch of guys scoring.
Tigers and Mohawks up next right here on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth. We'll pause now for the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Waverly High School's downtown athletic facility and the downtown arena, home of C.D. Hawley Court. This varsity matchup between the Northwest Mohawks and your Waverly Tigers. Before the introduction of the starting lineups, would you please rise and face the flag? Gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
At OhioHealth, you can see your doctor here or here, on this or on these. And no matter if you're over here, over there, or anywhere in between, you'll feel good knowing OhioHealth provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
Hey everyone, Mike Glockner.
I'm Brandon Callahan.
Of the all-new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Service Center in Portsmouth, Ohio. We have a $39.95 oil change special going on right now. That includes a free tire rotation and free multi-point inspection. Schedule your appointment online at GlocknerCDJR@Portsmouth.com.
And at for the 6th point, sophomore number 23, Logan Barker. The Mohawks are coached by Rick Strawberry.
All righty, introductions underway here at CD Hawhee Court at the Waverly Downtown Gymnasium. Northwest and Waverly getting ready to start tonight's non-league matchup. Starters for the Mohawks, number 1, Connor Lentz, number 4, Caleb Lewis, number 10, Jay Jenkins, number 12, Tanner Bolin, and number 23, Logan Wolfenbarker. For the Tigers, number 0, Gunnar Myers, number 3, Jamison Morton, number 10, Caden Nybert, number 13, Landon Russell, and number 22, Sawyer Myers. 2 freshmen in the starting lineup for the Tigers.
3, with Landon Russell as well, and the Myers twins. Yeah, so you'll have 3 freshmen going against 4 seniors in the starting lineups here between the 2 teams.
First possession tonight belongs to the Mohawks.
An active zone here for Waverly. Little bit of a 2-1-2.
Lentz attempting to feed down low for Bolin. It's poked out of bounds by Russell. It'll stay here with Northwest. Bolin inbounding near side. Now top of the key, Wolfenbarker, far side Lentz. Right back to Bolin, top of the key.
Lentz has a great mustache to go with his 1,000 points. We weren't able to see him play last year because he was sick the day we were down at Northwest, so this will be fun to watch.
Top of the key, 3 pump fake for Jenkins. Mid-range pull-up jumper is good from the right side.
They use almost a minute off the clock there, get 1 shot, a perfect look for Jay Jenkins. Nice job using the pump fake to get into that 15-foot jumper.
Early 2-0 lead for the Mohawks. First possession of the night now for the Tigers. Myers feeding, Nybert runner on the way, drops it in. Tied up at 2.
Good cut, good find by Gunnar Myers. Each team 1 for 1 in the first minute 30.
Mohawks now looking to answer back.
Yeah, I like the active zone for the Tigers so far. Got to communicate really well, though, if you're going to play it.
Left corner 3 on the way. Lewis knocks it down.
Good find by Jay Jenkins. It looked like he was going to be able to pull up from 15.
Quick turnover the other way for the Tigers. Hands it right back to Northwest, up by 5, 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Yeah, Jenkins looked like he was going to pull up from 15 and saw that, Caleb Lewis was open on the backside. Knocks down the 3.
5-2 Mohawks. Jenkins across half court to Wolfenbarker. Patient third possession for the Mohawks. Lentz, left wing 3 on the way, won't go. Offensive foul on Wolfenbarker. That'll be his first, team's first.
A good look for Lentz, just unable to get it to fall, and then a great job boxing out by Caden Nybert there to get the foul on Wolfenbarker going over his back.
2 first-team All-SOC2 selections returning for the Mohawks, and Connor Lentz and Jay Jenkins. Tanner Bolin, a returning second-team selection. Left wing 3 on the way, yes!
It's good offense there for the Tigers.
Jamison Morton knocks down the 3. We're tied at 5.
Using the misdirection to get Morton open on the backside. Nice job. Morton, an outstanding shooter, knocks that one down.
3 minutes in, tied up 5 apiece. Wolfenbarker feeds it. Lentz down low, loses the handle, jump ball inside. It'll go with the Tigers. Turnover for Northwest.
I'd like to see him go back to the NBA jump ball after every one of them, especially if you get some of the really funny matchups that you could get. But still the alternative possession goes to the Tigers. Tigers.
Nybert driving, flips it out. Now Myers down low, spin move, pump fake, up with the right hand, off the glass. Tigers lead for the first time tonight.
Nice move there by Gunnar Myers, being patient once he got into the paint. Gets his first 2.
Defensive rebound for the Tigers. This is Nybert off the miss. Feeds it, right corner 3 on the way. Morton puts it in.
Good job in transition, finding his shooter in the corner. 2 for 2 now for Morton, 6 points.
Foul on the far side on Landon Russell. That'll be his first. He'll check out as Cade Carroll enters for the first time tonight.
When we were down at Southeastern, Cade Carroll had a big part in that win.
(10-5) Tiger lead. Carroll brings it out of the corner now, top of the key, Morton.
Nice job there defending these cuts. Trying to get the flex offense running a little bit here for the Tigers. Good job by the Mohawks defending it.
Tigers off to a 5-2 start, 3 more wins than they had all last season. Here's Lentz with the steal. 2-on-2 fast break. Lentz all the way, draws the foul. He'll head to the line, shooting 2.
Yeah, Lentz just ripped that ball away and draws the foul in transition. Cade Carroll tried to get there and take it, and I'll give him credit for at least getting his body in front. But it will be 2 free throws now for Connor Lentz.
Lentz scoring his 1,000th point December 12th in the team's 78-40 win over New Boston, as he knocks down the first. 32 points for Lentz in the team's last game, the 54-52 win over Valley.
Yeah, it seemed like it was just a one-on-one matchup for a while in that one.
1 for 2 on the trip for Lentz. Defensive rebound off the miss for Nybert.
Yeah, if you're playing against flex cuts like this, you really have to communicate. It looks like Northwest is doing a decent job of it so far. Nice hammer pass there.
Far side corner 3 is too strong. Defensive rebound off the miss for Jay Jenkins.
It's going to be and one there.
First foul tonight for Bowling. Carroll converts the 3-point play. Waverly out to a 7-point lead here with 2:36 to go in the first.
Weston Bloss is checked in for the first time for the Tigers.
Entry pass, Wolfenbarker from the left elbow, draws the foul. He'll head to the line for the first time tonight.
Yeah, that's really only the first or second time they've gotten the ball into the high post. If you can make a lot more stuff happen there than just passing outside on the exterior of the zone.
First shot from Wolfenbarker is too strong off the back iron as Jake Schrader checks in for the first time. Jamison Morton re-enters for Cade Carroll.
Good minutes there for Cade Carroll.
Wolfenbarker splits the pair. The lead is down to 6 for Waverly. Off the screen, Nyberg pump fake, feeds to the corner. Myers now driving, up with the right hand, drops it in for 2.
Gunnar Myers, I know this is his 8th game, but you can just tell night and day from the beginning of the season to now how much more comfortable he is at the varsity level. Shot by Wolfenbarker there. Once again, gets the ball at the elbow and is able to drive it in and hits the short little jumper in the lane, makes it 15-9.
15-9, Tigers leading. Off the screen, Nyberg pulls up from the free throw line, draws the foul.
Yeah, that was going to be a very tough shot, but made even tougher by the fact Jay Jenkins got a hand on him on the shot.
Nyberg knocks down the first.
He's got 3.
Nyberg knocks down the pair, lead now up to 8.
3 for 3 now for the Tigers at the stripe so far.
Mohawks now looking to answer back. Left wing 3 for Jenkins, off the mark. Ball is loose on the ground. Myers comes up with it. And it appears we'll have 2 players get tangled up in the paint, so we'll have a jump ball. This one will go with Northwest.
And that was a long time for that jump ball to get called because nobody had possession. It was just two to 4 guys fighting over that entire possession. Gunnar Myers doing a good job of battling down there, going against the seniors.
3 freshmen in the starting lineup for the Tigers, both Myers brothers as well as Landon Russell. Feed down low, Lentz up for the layup, draws the foul. He's back to the line.
Good play design there, trying to get some misdirection with Bolin going out to the corner. Hits Lentz inside, he draws the foul, he's got a chance. He's 1 for 2 at the line so far for his only point.
Two shots for the 6'2 senior. First one is good.
Number 44, Jackson Powell checks in for the first time for the Mohawks, a sophomore.
Jamison Morton with the rebound off the miss. Lentz splits the pair. Nyberg feeding down low. Myers one-on-one with Lentz. Backdoor find. Nyberg loses the handle on it. Powell comes up with the steal. Mohawks now the other way. Lentz going all the way off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Draws the foul right back to the line for Connor Lentz.
Yeah, Lentz is going hard at the basket so far. That's why he's going to be there for his 5th and 6th attempt at the line. Good job by Jackson Powell coming into the game and immediately making an impact with that steal. Couple freshmen back in, Landon Russell and Sawyer Myers checking back into the lineup for the Tigers.
41 seconds to go in the first. Lentz knocks down the second.
He's got 4.
Ethan Crabtree in for the first time tonight. In for Caleb Lewis.
Yeah, so right now your subs coming in for Northwest are sophomores, so not the worst thing for Coach Scarberry to be able to build after this really good senior class goes out.
Feed down low, Bloss wide open underneath, off the glass for 2.
Yeah, that's where you got to communicate on those flex cuts because Bloss just is able to get through a screen, gets an easy layup here late, 15 seconds left in the quarter.
10 to shoot for the Mohawks. Over to Crabtree, back to Lentz, 4 to shoot. Left wing three, Wolfenbarker can't hit. That'll take us to the end of the first. Second quarter, moments away. 19-12 lead for the Tigers. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie & Son Trucking each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Kimberly. Tons of practice. One chop away from a black belt. 7 of the best sidekicks. And 5 years since her cancer diagnosis at OhioHealth.
Gone, 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Waverly out to a 7-point lead, 19-12, as we enter quarter number 2.
Yeah, nice job overall by Waverly. They got the couple threes early from Jamison Morton, but they only missed one shot in the quarter. It was a corner three from Gunnar Myers, but overall, if they just take care of the ball, they're going to keep extending this lead throughout the game.
First possession of the quarter will belong to the Tigers. Here's Nybert across half court. Nybert feed down low, Myers. Loses the handle and out of bounds. A turnover for the Tigers. Jackson Powell forces the turnover. He comes out.
Yeah, that's going to get the Waverly people a little fired up. Waverly out of their zone, back to man.
Backdoor find, Lentz has it taken away. Sawyer Myers with the steal. Now feed down low the other way, count it, and the foul for Landon Russell.
Nice job there using his offhand to finish that and drawing the foul. Be the second on Tanner Bolin. Really good job in transition there for the Tigers.
Caleb Lewis checks back in for the Mohawks and for Connor Lentz. Free throw from Russell off the mark. Rebound for Wolfenbarker off the miss.
Bolin cutting baseline.
Baseline drive. Bolin finishes upstairs for 2.
Nice job there by Bolin finishing. Cuts the lead down to 7. 7 minutes left to go in the quarter.
Even second quarter thus far. Backdoor find to Blas. Swings it over. Russell driving. Drops it in.
Nice job by Russell. Not rushing that shot as he gets to the lane. He's got 4. The Waverly student section chanting he's a freshman. They could do that for a lot of guys out of this outstanding freshman class.
Lead is up to 9 for the Tigers. Top of the key, Jenkins swings it over. Right side 3 for Crabtree is off the mark. Blas the rebound off the miss. Blas feeding it ahead. Russell wide open on the other end for 2. An 11-point Tiger lead. Timeout Northwest.
Yeah, that's 3 times in transition, and they've scored every time. Once they got a 3, actually 4 times in transition because they got a 3-point play for Kate Carroll as well. So 10 points in transition so far. And it's not like they've had a lot of chances for it, but they've really done a good job of running the floor. And that's one of the big things Coach Kyle Bradley harps on is being able to push the tempo. Yeah, they're running the flex offense in the half court, but man, they're not just reliant on being there. They want to try to get the ball out and go, make you uncomfortable in transition. Ivan Ely, number 2 for Northwest, has checked in for the first time. So Waverly back to their zone.
Game high 11-point lead for the Tigers. Under 6 minutes to go in the first half. Left wing 3 for Lewis, off the mark. Rebound for Cade Carroll. Bloss from the top of the key, puts it in.
Yeah, the Tigers are absolutely on fire. They've still only missed 1 shot so far in the contest.
28-14 Waverly. Mohawks looking to answer back, down by 14.
Northwest has got to get the ball inside, at least to the free throw line at some point.
Mid-range jumper for Bolin is off the mark. Rebound for Nybert.
Good job by Northwest to finally stop the break there. Make it a little more difficult for the Tigers.
Nybert will bring it out to reset for Waverly.
Coming down on 4.5 minutes left in the half.
Feed down low to Myers, nearly taken away. Myers retains possession, going to work on Bolin. Up with the right hand, can't get it to go. Rebound for Wolfenbarger.
Yeah, it was really, for the Tigers, one of their first in-rhythm shots.
Corner 3 for Bolin is no good. Offensive rebound for Lewis keeps the possession alive. Ely from the left side, he cannot hit. Offensive rebound, Wolfenbarger, his putback is no good. Myers the defensive rebound. Waverly takes their first timeout of the night. It'll be a full and we'll step aside. 14-point, 28-14 lead for the Tigers with 3:52 to go in the first half. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
There's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Par-Mar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Par-Mar has it. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Par-Mar rewards card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
This presentation of high school sports on Southern Ohio Sports Authority is brought to you in part by your local McDonald's. McDonald's proudly supports all area athletes again this season. Visit your local McDonald's in Chillicothe, Circleville, Greenfield, and Waverly. And be sure to check out SOSA's newly relaunched podcast, Overtime, presented by McDonald's.
28-14, Tigers leading. Coach Kyle Bradley uses his first timeout. Still 4 remaining for both squads here with 3:52 to go in the quarter.
Yeah, for Northwest, I think it was a chance to get Connor Lentz back into the game. They just have to be better on defense. Waverly only missing 1 shot each quarter so far. Getting a lot of really good looks.
Bloss picking up his dribble, looking back door for Nybert. Nobody home. That'll hand it back to Northwest with 3:32 to go in the quarter.
Well, and Northwest right there makes it a lot more, a lot tougher getting out in the passing lanes, trying to force them outside instead of letting them go back door, and it ends up being a turnover.
Gunnar Myers heads to the scores table. He will check back in at the next dead ball.
See if they can, get the ball to that elbow spot.
Lentz down the lane, up with the right hand. Strong finish for 2.
That's a tough finish. May have gotten away with a walk, but goes through the contact and scores. Cuts into the lead a little bit here.
Tigers now up by 12. Bloss. Now Nybert top of the key. Right back to Bloss. Contested three from the left side. Yes!
Bloss now with 8 points is knocked down back-to-back triples. That's already the 4th assist for Caden Nybert.
Cross-court pass to Lewis. Quick closeout from Bloss. Right back to Lewis left side. Feed down low. Bolin. One-on-one. Up with the right hand. Drops it in for 2. Lead is down to 13.
Yeah, Bolin's got 4 now. Still got to get back in transition if you're Northwest.
Bloss now the other way. Taken away. Connor Lentz on the break. One-on-one. Euro step with the left hand with the finish.
Yeah, you can see why he's put up so many points. Is he's showing he hasn't made the shot from the outside yet, but his way of attacking the basket is next level. Great job there by the senior after the steal.
.146 to go in the quarter. Nybert. Now Bloss near side.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a timeout here soon for the Tigers.
Nearly another steal for Lentz. Bloss regains possession in the backcourt.
Yeah, Waverly looks very out of sort now that Northwest is bringing the defensive intensity. Yep, easy call.
Foul around half court on Jay Jenkins.
I believe that's his second. You just can't have the hand fully out on him. Like you can use the hand check a little bit, but when you just have your hands just holding them in place, that makes it a little easier call for the official.
Jake Schrader, Gunnar Myers, and Jamison Morton all check back in for the Tigers, and for Cade Carroll, Weston Bloss, and Sawyer Myers. Schrader brings it top of the key, looking for Nybert, poked out of bounds by Jay Jenkins. It'll stay here with Waverly.
Yeah, just really active on the defensive side of the ball right now. They're going to get Jay Jenkins just to make sure he doesn't pick up a third. I like this move by senior Evan Lewis to switch a sophomore off of Nybert, get a little more experience on him. Lewis just scored over 50 goals as a first-team All-Ohioan this year for the Northwest soccer team.
Morton pulling up from the left side, off the glass and in.
Russell, actually, he's got 8 now. Both have a 3.
Mohawks now looking to answer back, down by 13. Left elbow jumper from Lentz is no good. Rebound for Russell. .30 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 33-20 Waverly.
See if they hold for one or maybe just hold for a really good shot. Could just try to get a layup, but it looks like they're going to try to run it down to get the last shot here.
Won the first quarter by 7. Tigers currently winning quarter number 2 by 6. Nybert steps back from the mid-range. It looks like Lewis may have caught a piece of it. 4 to shoot. Lentz driving, scoop layup off the glass.
They're going to call it on the ground or on the floor. Yeah.
Whistle before the shot. Only the first foul this quarter for Waverly, so it will be an inbounds play from the baseline for Northwest as Weston Bloss checks back in for Jamison Morton.
Yeah, good job by Caleb Lewis there to recover and get a hand on that.
Tanner Bullen to inbound, 2 to shoot. Crabtree back to Bullen, corner 3 on the way, can't hit. That'll take us to the break, 33-20, a 13-point lead for the Tigers with 16 minutes in regulation to go. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
The warmth of the holiday season is all wrapped up in the generous gifts we share. When you sign up for fiber internet with Horizon, we'll donate $10 to the YMCA in your community. Call Horizon at 740-772-8331 or visit us at horizonconnects.com before December 31st, and you'll also get 1 month free plus free installation on your service. It's a little bit of holiday magic that comes when you make the most meaningful connections with Horizon.
After two, 33-20, the Tigers out in front came in tonight with a 5-2 record, 6-1 for Northwest. Their lone loss to Southwestern, Waverly falling to Jackson and Hillsboro. Both teams looking to wrap up their pre-holiday break regular season schedules.
Yeah, I've been impressed so far with Waverly. The way they're running their offense has been really efficient. And, I mean, when you go 13-16 from the field in the half, I mean, that's obviously extraordinarily efficient. They have 6 turnovers. So, pretty much, as long as they're getting shots up, good things are happening. They are led by Landon Russell with 8 points. He's 4 for 4 from the field. And then also Weston Bloss, who's 3 for 3 from the field with a pair of triples. Next, they have Jamison Morton with 6 points on a pair of threes. 4 points from Gunnar Myers and Caden Nybert. Nybert also with 4 assists. Cade Carroll with 3 points. So it's just been really good for the Tigers. Like I said, 13 of 16 from the field so far. It's just, you know, that's about perfect if you're Coach Bradley. You're 5 of 6 from 3. When you're getting the ball out in transition, you're either getting a layup or an open 3. It's just, they are very well prepared. Just been really impressed to see the amount of improvement that they've made since game 1 that we saw over at Southeastern. They just look, you know, that was a game where they had to scratch and claw tooth and nail that entire contest to get that game to overtime, and then they win it in overtime. And since then, it just seems like they're playing really good basketball. For Northwest, they're led by 1,000-point scorer Connor Lentz. He's got 8 points. He's got a couple of steals. He's knocked a couple of other balls loose, but he's played well so far. 4 for 6 from the free throw line as well. And then after that, it's been kind of, you know, just not playing very well on the defensive end or offensive end. Tanner Bolin has 4 points. He's 2 of 6 in the field. 3 points for Logan Wolfenbarker and Caleb Lewis, and then 2 points for Jay Jenkins. A whole lot of missed shots. It gets pretty stagnant offensively. I think the Tigers playing, you know, switching between their zone and man, but mostly in that zone. Northwest has really struggled against that zone with getting the ball inside at all. They've only had a couple of even shots in the paint. Mostly everything else has been from 3 or, you know, a little bit outside the paint, maybe the free throw line. They've been pretty successful there, but overall it's just been really, really well done so far for Coach Bradley's group.
Both teams set to be back in action after the holiday break. For Northwest, it'll be on Thursday, December 28th. They'll head back to McDermott to take on the White Oak Wildcats. And then for Waverly, they'll head right down the street to Piketon to take on the Red Streaks on Friday, December 29th. So both teams coming out of the holiday break with non-league matchups. I can't speak for Northwest. Obviously, they're already 1-0 with the win over New Boston, but Waverly not set to start league play until I think their first date is January 5th or something to that effect. As I know Minford and Valley, their first non-league game, their first SOC 3 game was against one another, and I think it was on January 5th, so I would assume Waverly would probably follow suit with that regard.
Right. Yeah, so they'll all be on the same schedule just because of the, the 6 teams in the league makes it pretty easy to stay consistent with your scheduling. Most of their non-league games are going to be over by the time the holiday break finishes up after the new year. One other score of note in our area is Eastern Browns leading Cold Grove 26-19 at the break. Everything else is either just getting ready to get started or, like the SVC doesn't play tonight. The girls play tonight on the SVC side. But
I was going to say, how about Valley and South Gallia?
Yeah, Tanner Booth hits a half quarter at the break to put South Gallia up 36-30 over Valley at the half. So, follow our Carson Francis while you watch this to get updates from that game.
I want to give a big thank you to all of our sponsors that make our weekly winter sports live streams possible. Glockner family of dealerships, Partmar Stores, Willie & Son Trucking, McDonald's, the Schmidt Family Restaurant Group, and Horizon.
Also, another score, White Oak leading Manchester 34-27 at the break. I think that'd be a pretty good game, as Manchester is having one of their better seasons in quite some time. They made it, they may have made it to back-to-back Elite Eights back in like the early 2010s, but it's been a long time coming for them to had some success, and they're a team I watched last year, and I was impressed with what they had coming back. So that'd be a really good win for White Oak.
Second half, a little over 4 minutes away. We'll take another quick break. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
At OhioHealth, you can see your doctor here or here, on this or on these. And no matter if you're over here, over there, or anywhere in between, you'll feel good knowing OhioHealth provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finest care.
Hey everyone, Mike Glockner.
I'm Brandon Callahan.
Of the all-new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Service Center in Portsmouth, Ohio. We have a $39.95 oil change special going on right now. That includes a free tire rotation and free multi-point inspection. Schedule your appointment online at GlocknerCDJR@Portsmouth.com.
33-20, Tigers out in front, 2:58 to go here in the break. If you didn't get a chance to check out this week's episode of Overtime presented by McDonald's, John and I went over the current boys basketball landscapes. I believe we mentioned Connor Lentz as one of our impact players this week, as he recently scored 1,000 points, but not super recently, but in the win over New Boston back on the 12th. I don't believe we touched on the Tigers as much in this week's episode, but I believe on the last 2 or 3 we may have talked about them in each one, as they've been one of the more surprising teams in our coverage area this season.
Yeah, anytime you go from 2 wins to 5 in your first 7, I mean, that's, that
two out of 22 to 5 out of 7 the next year. That's not too bad.
Yeah, and if you're watching this, you can see they are really talented. It's just 3 freshmen in the starting lineup. You came off a season where you won 2 games. It's a, you can see why some people probably thought, it'd be nice to get to 5 wins total, but I mean, they're already at 5. If they play the same way as they did in that first half, they're looking at 6 before Christmas, which would be kind of mind-blowing. I think if you asked any Waverly fan, I think that even the most confident Tiger fan probably wouldn't have thought that they'd be, even 5-3 before the Christmas break. So, outstanding start for Waverly.
33-20 lead for the Tigers after 1:15 to go here in the break. Northwest off to a 6-1 start, as you mentioned in the pregame. The one time we saw them last year, we didn't get to see them at full strength as Connor Lentz was out with an illness. This is our first time seeing them at full strength just a year later.
Yeah, I like what they have, with the seniors mixed in with the sophomores so far. They just got to get more active on the offensive end. I liked their activity late in the half on defense. They were able to get it down from 15 down to 11, but obviously Waverly scores there late to make it a 13-point lead. But overall for Northwest, I think once again, I feel like we say this at halftime of all of these games, you just got to chip away. Got to get back a little bit, little by little, and then just to see where you're at going into the fourth. And good thing for them, they have the possession to start the quarter or the half. Another thing I'll say, one thing I want to shout out Waverly to at the downtown gymnasium. They have
the wacky waving inflatable tube
Oh,
man.
I do love that. That made me smile early. But I was gonna comment. They have the loudest horn out of the scoreboard. It is like we have. What are these, like soundproof headsets? And like it's loud in these. So.
All righty, first possession of the second half belongs to the Mohawks. They'll look to chip away at this 13-point lead. Wolfenbarker driving, pulls up from about 7 feet out. He cannot hit. Ball rolls out of bounds out on Northwest, so it'll go with the Tigers.
Yeah, they got the ball, like worked it a little bit inside, but Wolfenbarker just a little flat on the jumper there. Caleb Lewis gave a great effort, just knocked it out of bounds. Yeah, that was one of the first times they've really tried to force a pass there for Waverly, and just unable to, probably got lucky there that Tanner Bolin just deflected that out of bounds.
Morton inbounds to Nybert. Entry pass left side to Myers. Myers picks up his dribble under some pressure from Lentz, able to get it away to Nybert on the right side.
And Northwest really getting in them defensively here.
Backdoor pass to Nybert, taken away. Tanner Bolin now the other way, gets it out to Wolfenbarker. Now Lentz, Jenkins, Lewis back down to Bolin. Bolin called for the double dribble.
Yeah, I feel like one of the outside officials probably need to step in and let him know that was deflected. But really good job by Waverly getting back in the break, and Northwest did not look organized on that fast break attempt. Ends up turning it over.
Entry pass right side to Sawyer Myers. Russell driving left side, up with the opposite hand, draws contact, whistle blows.
Good job there by Russell. The freshman is, I feel like he's got to be one of the better slashers in the area with how hard he gets to the basket. Only a freshman does a great job there. He's 0 for 1 at the line so far, so let's see if he can balance that out a little bit better. Give him 9.
Knocks down the first, lead is up to 14. In and out, Lentz the rebound off the miss. 1 for 2 for Russell on the trip.
Sam Young bump fake there from Tanner Bolin.
Top of the key, 3 on the way. Jenkins hits.
Yeah, had to have that excellent ball movement there, and getting the ball to the high post kind of sparked that.
Feed down low, Nybert. Reverse layup, drops it in. What a shot from the 6-foot senior.
At some gyms in this area, that would have hit the top of the ceiling, or the bottom of the ceiling, whichever one you want to say.
Jenkins another 3. This one off the back iron, won't fall. Gunnar Myers the rebound. Pass to Morton, deflected. Myers right there for the putback.
It's one of those that when you're hot, you're hot. They get the lucky break there for Waverly as that ball got deflected by multiple Mohawks. Great job by Sawyer Myers to crash in and finish that at the hoop.
Lead is up to 15. Lentz, left corner 3. Won't go. Rebound Myers. Shot from Russell is good on the other end.
5 for 5 from the field so far. 11 points for the freshman.
Cade Carroll heads to the scores table. He'll check in at the next dead ball.
Yeah, it's
Lentz driving baseline, up with the right hand. Strong finish up top for 2.
Yeah, they were just standing around at the three-point line. So when he finally gets some action towards the basket, good things can happen for the Mohawks, as it did right there.
Tigers by 15 halfway through the third. Myers backs it out, entry pass left side. Gunnar Myers driving left hand, poked out of bounds by Connor Lentz. It'll stay here with the Tigers. Weston Bloss also checking in alongside Cade Carroll. And for Jamison Morton and Landon Russell.
Yeah, just really good minutes from Landon Russell. I was impressed with him in game 1, and he just is growing his game even more here already.
Give and go. Nybert pulls up from 6, can't hit. Offensive rebound, Sawyer Myers. Now Gunnar Myers driving baseline. Lentz once again gets a paw on it. It'll stay here with Waverly.
And of course, Nybert misses the short jumper and makes the circus shot.
40-25, 3:44 to go in the third. Bloss to inbound, into Nybert. Nybert, feed down low, Sawyer Myers one-on-one with Bolin off the glass, can't get it to go. Logan Wolfenbarker with the rebound.
Get the ball out in the break. Just Waverly doing a great job getting back in transition.
Feed down low to Bolin, fading away off the glass. Tough shot, drops it in.
Nice shot for Bolin. His first 2 of the half. He's got 6. Cuts this 17-point lead down to 13.
Jake Schrader to the scores table for Waverly. Pass is tipped away and stolen by Wolfenbarker. 3-on-2 break. Wolfenbarker all the way. Finger roll, front iron. Can't get it to go. Nybert the rebound off the miss. Connor Lentz nearly has the steal, but does force the turnover off of Weston Bloss. Mohawk basketball.
The thing for Northwest is every time they've ran the break, they're getting 3 guys going right at the basket. So it's easy to guard. It's like that old 3-on-2, 2-on-1 drill. You don't want to have everyone going right at the same place, or else 2 can guard 3, as what happened on that last possession where Wolfenbarker missed the layup.
Tigers by 13 with 2:20 to go in the third. Lentz, right corner 3, yes!
Yeah, they got the ball moving back and forth, side to side, and were able to get to where, Lentz just wide open on the wing, and he's not going to miss that shot.
Entry pass to Schrader left side.
It's a 7-0 run right now for Northwest also.
Schrader brings it to the top of the key, sets a screen, pick and roll. Schrader underneath, off the glass, can't get it to go. Passes, or missed shot is deflected to the outside. Nybert right there to extend the possession.
Kind of worked out there as Schrader definitely got a hand it in the back, forcing him to miss that layup.
Now Bloss driving, foul on the floor. This will be on the senior Caleb Lewis.
With 1:30 left in the quarter, it's you want to try to do what you can right now if you're Waverly to kill the run that the Mohawks are currently on.
Weston Bloss to inbound on the baseline, gets it in. Sawyer Myers one-on-one with Bolin, loses the handle on it. Timeout Waverly.
And just in time, as Connor Lentz was picking that ball off. Gonna have a 30, 123 left in the third. Northwest has really picked up their defensive intensity, making it a lot more difficult for Waverly, as Waverly was 13 for 16 in the first half. They're only 2 of 5 so far in this third quarter. I mean, only getting 5 shots off in this amount of time, that means it's turnovers. And they're running a lot of clock, but it's still a lot of turnovers so far for the Tigers as they're up to 10 on the night.
3 timeouts remaining for Waverly, 4 still in the bag for the Mohawks.
Yeah, one good thing for the Mohawks is it seems like they're getting Connor Lentz going. He's got 5 in this little mini run here.
Caden Nybert will inbound from the baseline. Into Carroll, who's blocked upstairs by Wolfenbarker, but draws contact and the foul.
Carroll's 1 for 1 at the line so far.
Second foul tonight on Wolfenbarker. Tegan Hurt checks in for the Tigers, his first entry into the game tonight.
Okay, let's throw another freshman in there.
In for Landon Russell. 0 for 2 on the trip. Rebound for Wolfenbarker off the miss. 1:15 to go in the quarter.
Out of the, well, thought they were out of the zone.
Bolin pump fakes, driving, blocked away by Myers.
Nice job there by Myers, just getting a hand on it. Bolin with a hard drive was a little out of control, and Myers is able to block it off the wall.
1:06 to go in the quarter. Bolin inbounding into Wolfenbarker, back to Bolin, pump fakes on the corner 3, drives baseline out to Wolfenbarker, now Jenkins, now Lewis. Lentz driving baseline, draws the foul.
First on the Tigers in the middle quarters.
Inbound to Lentz. Going to work on Carroll, who's called for the foul.
His 4th. Lentz will go to the line for free throws 7 and 8. Now he's 4 for 6 at the line. And that's, you can see the senior right there, knowing the guy who's on has got some foul trouble, so he goes right after him.
All 6 of Lentz's prior foul shots, John, I believe, coming in the first quarter. His first trip to the line since, as he's unable to knock down the first. Jamison Morton re-enters for Cade Carroll. Lentz rolls around and in for the second.
He's got 14.
40-31.
The closest Northwest has been since early in the second quarter.
40 seconds to go in the quarter. Bloss driving, kicks it corner to Myers. 24 to shoot. Nobody home. On the pass for Myers. On the break, Jenkins off the glass for 2. Lead is cut to 7.
The easiest steal Jay Jenkins will ever get.
8 to shoot for the Tigers. Myers to Nybert. Clock down to 3 off the screen. Nybert fading away. Can't put it in.
Great finish to the quarter for the Mohawks to get it down to 7 going into the fourth.
40-33, a 7-point lead for the Tigers. 8 minutes to go in regulation here at the Waverly Downtown Arena. We'll head into the fourth. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie and Son Trucking. Willie and Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week, presented by Willie and Son Trucking, each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Kimberly. Tons of practice. One chop away from a black belt. 7 of the best sidekicks. And 5 years since her cancer diagnosis at OhioHealth.
To 33, Tigers up by 7 as we enter the final quarter of regulation here on this Friday night.
It was a 10-0 run to end the quarter for the Mohawks after the Tigers' biggest lead of 40-23. Just a great finish to the quarter for Northwest.
Morton inbounding near side, gets it in. Here's Nybert across half court for the Tigers.
One thing to look for, though, Northwest did not sub in that quarter.
Myers driving, kicks it across the crease. Shot is good off the glass from Sawyer Myers.
A good job by Gunner finding his brother Sawyer, who's now got 4 points on the night.
Lead is back up to 9. Wolfenbarker fading away, front iron, can't hit. Gunnar Myers the rebound for Waverly.
About a perfect first 45 seconds of the quarter for Coach Bradley.
Tigers now looking to extend this 9-point lead. Myers
Yep.
guarded by Lentz, who's called for the foul. Landon Russell re-enters for the Tigers in for Weston Bloss. Jamison Morton set to inbound in front of the scores table. Pass is nearly taken away by Lentz, but he does force the turnover once again. Can't come up with the steal, but forces the ball into Northwest's hands.
I don't know if you saw his hands there. He was going through like a cornerback, jumping that route. Was able to deflect it out of bounds.
Northwest basketball down by 9. Feed down low, Wolfenbarker, 3 on the way. Jenkins can't put it in. Offensive rebound for Lentz, who draws the foul.
Lentz came flying in from the wing. Nearly had basket interference on the play. He's going to get to the line for his 9th and 10th spots at the line. He's 4 for 7 so far. 6 for 9. I don't know why I couldn't do the math there.
Lentz knocks down the first, as he does with the second as well.
Yeah, nice job there by Lentz, keeping that play alive after the Jenkins 3 rattled out.
42-35 Tigers, 6:34 to go in regulation. Myers cut off by Bolin. Timeout Waverly.
It's going to be a
full timeout for the Tigers. We'll take a quick break. 42-35 Tigers with 6:22 to go in the quarter. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
There's not a Par Mar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Par Mar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Par Mar has it. Download the Par Mar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Par Mar rewards card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Par Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
This presentation of high school sports on Southern Ohio Sports Authority is brought to you in part by your local McDonald's. McDonald's proudly supports all area athletes again this season. Visit your local McDonald's in Chillicothe, Circleville, Greenfield, and Waverly. And be sure to check out SOSA's newly relaunched podcast, Overtime, presented by
42-35 Tigers with 6:22 to go in regulation. Waverly basketball as Jamison Morton is set to inbound from the baseline.
Yeah, good timeout there by Coach Bradley. Avoiding, I believe, would have been a 5 seconds, but not a 3-second call.
Morton gets it into Nybert. Way beyond the arc, he'll take it to the top of the key to reset. Entry pass left side to Russell. Russell penetrating back to Nybert. Nybert backs it out. Nybert driving down the right side, draws the foul. Right back to the line for the senior.
He's only, I think he had 12 attempts in that first game of the year. We saw him at, and he's only been to the line for 2 shots so far. This will be his 3rd and 4th. He knocked down the first 2. He's got 7 on the night.
Nybert sinks them both, lead back up to 9.
Tanner Boland's wide open underneath. As Sawyer Myers had tripped over his foot.
Contested 3, Lenz can't hit. Offensive rebound, Wolfenbarker. Put back is good.
It was a tough finish there by Wolfenbarker, going through contact and scoring at the hoop.
Right back down to 7, 5:33 to go in the quarter.
Vital here for the Mohawks to get a stop.
Far side, Myers guarded by Lentz, not making it easy. Lentz once again forces the turnover.
Yeah, Lentz is just causing all kinds of issues defensively. I mean, he's got 16, so he's having a pretty good offensive night, but he is making so much impact on the defensive end. He's at least forced 5 takeaways so far for the Mohawks.
Tigers by 7, Mohawk basketball. Down low, Wolfenbarker, up strong, finishes up top for 2.
7 now for Wolfenbarker, including 4 in this quarter. Under 5 minutes left to go. They're closest they've been since the first quarter for the Mohawks.
Entry pass to Bloss right side. One-on-one with Lewis. He feeds it to Nybert in the corner. Now Myers driving, spin move, hit the deck, and finishes up top for 2.
Beautiful spin by the freshman Myers. He's got 6. Huge basket there.
Lewis for 3 on the other side. He cannot hit. Rebound for Nybert. Far side foul on Caleb Lewis. His 3rd.
Why is there no count?
Myers driving, runner with the right hand, drops it in.
Sawyer Myers with 6-4 in this half.
Lead is back to 9.
Got to get a basket if you're Northwest here.
Lentz for 3, can't hit. Rebound, Gunnar Myers.
I don't know if Northwest is starting to wear down, as that's back-to-back quick shots on the offensive end and empty possessions.
Patient possession for the Tigers, up by 9.
Like the alliteration, Dewey. Three minutes left. Good possession.
Bolin giving pressure around half court. He dumps it off. Now Nybert guarded by Jenkins. Nybert driving. Timeout Waverly.
No, it's a foul.
Foul is on Jay Jenkins.
I had him for 3, but scoreboard just had him for 2, so.
Tigers by 9, 2:32 to play. Nybert driving, up strong, he cannot finish. Rebound for Lentz off the miss. Connor Lentz the other way. Offensive foul. Second foul for Lentz.
And really, that's, 3 straight possessions where they've had the ball for about 20 total seconds in there, with 2 missed threes and then a turnover. Nice job by Sawyer Myers to step in and take that contact. And good job by the manager there for the Tigers to sprint down and drive the court.
Sawyer Myers set to inbound on the baseline off of the offensive foul from Lentz. Lentz comes away with the steal, picks the pocket of Nybert, going the other way, draws the foul.
That was a lot more of a charge than the last one was. He went diving into Nybert on that play. Seven for 10 at the line for Connor Lentz so far.
Lentz knocks down the first.
A full timeout here for Waverly.
Full timeout for the Tigers. We'll step aside. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
The warmth of the holiday season is all wrapped up in the generous gifts we share. When you sign up for fiber internet with Horizon, we'll donate in your community. Call Horizon at 740-772-8331 or visit us at horizonconnects.com before December 31st, and you'll also get 1 month free plus free installation on your service. It's a little bit of holiday magic that comes when you make the most meaningful connections with Horizon.
48-40, Tigers leading. Connor Lentz at the line, knocked down his first. Second shot for the 6-foot senior coming up here in a moment.
Yeah, and if you're Waverly, I think you still, like 2:10 left, I think you still want to run some offense. If you can take some time, do so, because, man, Northwest is really getting into them. But the good thing for Waverly is any foul from now on, they'll be at the line for 2 throughout the rest of this game. So with Northwest being very physical defensively, at least they're going to get to the line, a couple times, I would guess.
In and out on the second free throw for Connor Lentz. Remains an 8-point game. Myers up the near sideline across half court. He hands it off Bloss.
Good ball pressure by Wolfenbarker. I think we're going to get a push, though.
Fourth foul on Wolfenbarker.
Gunnar Myers will be at the line for the first time. Freshman's got 6 points, along with 5 boards.
Gunnar Myers line, 2 shots.
Cade Carroll checks back in for the Tigers, in for Weston Bloss. Myers can't hit either. Lentz pushes it the other way up to Jenkins. Now Wolfenbarker, right side 3, can't hit. Offensive rebound for Jenkins. Foul on the floor. It'll be on Gunnar Myers. Third team foul this quarter for the Tigers, so it'll be an inbound from the baseline from Tanner Boland.
Got to get some points on this possession if you're Northwest. I'd love to see him. There you go. Just go to Lentz.
Into Lentz, spin move. Finishes upstairs for 2.
So give me a 30. That's, I mean, your best player being guarded by a guy with 4 fouls, and you just got to go right after him like that. Good job there by the Mohawks.
30-second timeout for
Northwest.
Coach Scarberry.
Yeah.
Still 3 remaining for the Mohawks. Down by 6.
I mean, I wouldn't mind them subbing out Wolfenbarker here just because, I mean, his next foul is it. But I think you just got to keep up the defensive pressure. See if you can get another turnover. If not, I'm probably not fouling Nybert, Bloss, or Morton.
Morton to inbound. To half court,
wow.
Gets it in to Sawyer Myers. What a play by the freshman to bring it down.
See, I've heard one of them is a really good quarterback and one's a good receiver. That catch makes me think that Sawyer's the receiver. Because that was a heck of a play, as that was just kind of put up in the air and looked like it was at best a 50-50 ball, and he just ripped that thing down. It's going to the line for the first time tonight.
Third foul for Tanner Boland. First trip to the stripe for Sawyer Myers.
Now, if you're Northwest, 1:25 to play, you don't have to go for a 3. How many timeouts do they have? 2? 3. So, I mean, you got plenty of time. You just got to make sure you're not forcing anything. If you got an open look, take it. But also, you got plenty of time to get to the basket.
Myers can't make either free throw, but he gets his own rebound off the second miss.
That's a gigantic play. He's looked like Northwest wasn't sure on who to grab that ball. And it really hurts him right there. As, you know, now Bloss has a chance at the line.
Third foul on Connor Lentz.
It's got 9 now. Bloss had that big 8 in the first half.
One for 2 on the trip. Myers nearly has another rebound off of another free throw miss. This time can't come up with it. Wolfenbarker, left corner 3, strong. Won't go. Nybert the rebound.
Huge rebound there for Nybert. Fourth now on Jay Jenkins. Nybert 4 for 4 at the line. He's been the only Tiger that's been consistent so far. He's looking for his 9th and 10th points.
Nybert sinks the pair. The lead is back to 9 for Waverly. Fourth foul for Bolin. Deep three from Lentz, in and out. Offensive rebound, Wolfenbarker. Lentz another try, can't connect. Out of bounds, Tiger basketball. Correction, fourth foul for Jay Jenkins. As Ethan Crabtree will check in for the Mohawks, as will Jake Brown.
Brown coming in for the first time. He's going to get Wolfenbarker. Got to foul him.
Myers inbounds to Russell, who's fouled around half court by Lentz. That'll be his fourth.
And Russell 1 for 3 at the line so far. Freshman has 12.
(53-42) Waverly, 46 seconds to go in regulation. Jenkins steps up into the corner. Bolin, corner three, puts it in.
Yeah, good timeout there. 39.7 to play. Only an 8-point game. We got a full timeout.
Full timeout for the Mohawks. We'll step aside. An 8-point lead for the Tigers with 39 seconds to go here in quarter number 4. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
At OhioHealth, you can see your doctor here or here, on this or on these. And no matter if you're over here, over there, or anywhere in between, you'll feel good knowing OhioHealth provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
Hey everyone, Mike Glockner.
I'm Brandon Callahan.
Of the all-new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Service Center in Portsmouth, Ohio. We have a $39.95 oil change special going on right now. That includes a free tire rotation and free multi-point inspection. Schedule your appointment online at GlocknerCDJR@Portsmouth.com.
Corner three from Tanner Bolin cuts the lead down to 8 for the Tigers. Jamison Morton to inbound from the baseline.
Good play design there for Coach Bradley.
Foul on Caleb Lewis, his 4th.
A really good job to get the ball to Nybert, who's 6 for 6 at the line. Everybody but Bolin has 4 fouls now for the Mohawks. .6 rebounds and 4 assists on the night for Nybert.
Nybert can't hit on the second. Gunnar Myers, the offensive rebound and put back. Lead is to 11. Mohawks now quickly the other way. Bolin pulls up, contested 3, draws the foul. 3 shots coming up for the 6'3" senior.
Yeah, that's 2 misses that the Tigers have gotten offensive rebounds out of the Myers twins in the last minute. So just huge plays by the freshmen to just keep the play alive. These are the first free throws by someone not named Connor Lentz in the game for the Mohawks.
Two for 3 from the line for Bolin. Lead is back down to 9. Quick foul for Tanner Bolin. He is now at 4.
Yes. All 5 starters have 4 fouls for the Mohawks. For Waverly, the only player with more than 2 fouls is Cade Carroll, as he has 4. But Northwest is playing much, much more intense on the defensive end, which is why these fouls are piling up for him.
Myers knocks down the first. 7
now for Myers. They've combined for 15. Landon Russell has 13. So you're getting 28 out of your freshmen so far.
Sawyer Myers puts the Tigers back up by 11. In transition, Bolin, deep 3, got it.
Bolin with the last 8 points for Northwest. Probably going to be too little too late, but you got to use your timeouts there. You just never know. Only a 30. You know, for Waverly, all you got to do is just don't turn the ball over. It's 15.6. May have gotten switched into a full. They may not have had a 30 left. They asked for a 30, which is why they're standing still. But yeah, for Waverly, you're getting a lot out of, obviously your freshman, but, Caden Nybert's been gigantic all game long. Weston Bloss has given them a lot off the bench. Jamison Morton had those 2 threes early that really sparked them. Cade Carroll's been in foul trouble all night, but, he normally can give them a spark. So you hear Waverly, you hear a lot about the freshmen, but also at the same time, these upperclassmen can really play as well. So it's a really good mix of the young and old for the Waverly Tigers.
.5 seconds to go. Here's Morton to inbound. Gets it into Landon Russell, who's quickly fouled.
Russell 3 for 5 at the line so far, but made his last 2. That's going to be it for Lentz.
5th foul for Connor Lentz. He will exit.
I believe 18 on the night.
Jay Jenkins back in. Logan Wolfenbarker re-enters as well. Peyton Bell in for the first time tonight.
18 points, 5 rebounds, 5 steals for Lentz. Nice job late by Russell, knocking down all his free throws. 15 for the freshman, including 4 for 4 here in the last minute from the line.
Wolfenbarker back to Jenkins, 6 to shoot. Jenkins pulls up from the top of the key, can't hit. Myers the rebound. Weston Bloss will dribble it out. And the Tigers come away with the 60-50 win, advancing to 6-0 on the season.
Really good win here for Waverly. Say 6-0 or 6-2?
6-2. Northwest 6-2 as well.
Nice. Yeah, good win for Waverly. As just keep building these, keep building your resume through these wins over good teams.
60-50 is our final. We'll take a quick break before coming back with the postgame show right here on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie and Son Trucking. Willie and Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie & Son Trucking each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Kimberly. Tons of practice. One chop away from a black belt. 7 of the best sidekicks. And 5 years since her cancer diagnosis at OhioHealth.
To 50 is our final from the Waverly Downtown Arena. Tigers move to 6-2 on the season. Mohawks fall to 6-2 as well. That'll do it for both teams before the holiday break. Both teams back in action next week for Waverly next Friday at Piketon, for Northwest next Thursday in McDermott against White Oak.
Yeah, it's a a good win for Waverly going into the break. 6-2, like we mentioned before, 2-20 a year ago. So I mean, any improvement was going to be a good thing, but so far it's just been a huge improvement so far for the Tigers at the 6-2 record. Tonight, Waverly was led by freshman Landon Russell. He had 15 points, including 4 big free throws down the stretch. He had 8 points in that second quarter when they stretched their lead to 13 at the break, and Northwest was never able to recover from that. Caden Nybert, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists for the senior point guard, 9 points for Weston Bloss off the bench, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists for Gunnar Myers, and Sawyer Myers had 8 points and 4 rebounds. Jamison Morton with 6 points, including those 2 threes in the first quarter, and Cade Carroll with 3. For Northwest, they were led by Connor Lentz with 18 points, 5 rebounds, 5 steals on the night, and it felt like he probably deflected 4 or 5 more passes or just dribbles along the way as well. Tanner Boland had 14, including 8 late in the game. 7 points for Logan Wolfenbarger and 7 rebounds. 7 points for Jay Jenkins, and then 3 points for Caleb Lewis. So good win for the Tigers.
And that'll do it for us tonight from the Waverly Downtown Arena. Happy holidays from all of us here at Southern Ohio Sports Authority. We want to wish you all safe travels over the coming holiday season all the way up to New Year's. Be safe wherever you may be going. We'll be back in action, I believe, next Thursday. We'll head down to Minford for a girls game with them in Jackson.
Unbeaten Jackson.
I'm not sure what the rest of next week looks like for us.
If they lose that game,
we
will not be allowed to do another Jackson girls game.
All righty. Dewey Daly and John Bruce signing off from the Waverly Downtown Arena. Tigers get the win 60-50 here on this Friday night.